Oh, don't get fooled by this little girl. So, want to know how to make this little lady one of the most broken characters in Granblue fantasy Relink? I will show you. Let's go. So, where to start? Let's go to Masters. And what exact role Io should be in your party? I started with her as support mage, and I guess that's best position for her in early game. That's why among all traits, which will have offense, defense and collection, we want to focus mostly on defense at first. We want her to be as survival as possible, and also in this tree you will get protection from some status effects and other stuff, so mostly like super defensive tree. Although I wouldn't go farther than first Sigil. Maximum where you should get in defense tree is to get this minus cooldown from enhanced healing vines, maybe second Sigil, and maybe one more cooldown reduction for healing vines. Then in collection try to level up Little Witch Scepter. This scepter is super basic stuff that you will get from the beginning of the game, but when you level it up to level 125 you will gain 2k HP, and at maximum level you will gain 5k HP, so try to get this stuff as high as possible. But if you're talking about weapons, I was playing with Jezzel all the game, and mostly early game build will be focusing on stun power and linked attacks. I would say that's like most powerful stuff about this character, and you don't need to have anything more. Now let's talk about our offensive tree. That's where you get in more power, and here you're basically picking every node, like freezing skill, fire skill, you will have gravity well over here, and also concentration spell. But you want to get to lightning as fast as possible. Lightning is super powerful skill that will inflict paralysis on enemy, so now Io can basically disable enemies really easily. That's basically where you can stop with Io, especially if you're not playing her as main character but using her as party member. And your early game skills should look like this. You want to have healing vines just to make some areas that will heal your allies, and then variety of different spells: freeze, lightning and fire. So basically you can heal your teammates with healing vines. After casting freeze you will escape fight or dodge some attack and also reduce enemy attack. Lightning can paralyze enemies, and fire will burn enemies down and also reduce their defense, so you debuffing enemies and at the same time helping your allies to stay safe. But in the end game you need every party member to do damage. That's where I switched to Io and have nice results with her. We want to have these two spells over here, concentration and gravity well, and basically get every node down to the total bottom. Make sure to get Mystic Vortex on the way, and when you get Mystic Vortex you switch into final build. So final build will be Mystic Vortex, concentration, lightning and gravity well. Then you finish in your tree, getting every node, and your character is done. So just grind and max her out. So let's discuss her combinations and what you will do in a battle. She is really easy to learn character without a lot of combinations. You got basic combo with triple holding of basic attack. You can charge Stargaze, your main damaging ability. Also you can launch right after jumping and do air combo. All of this looks like this. That's aerial barrage. That's launch and basic air combo. That's when you charging your normal attack, you're releasing it, charging next one, and charging next one. So if you were looking really closely, you saw this star icon or whatever it is. It's looking like a skipper, and we can charge it and do Stargaze attack. That's basically bread and butter of Io, and that's crazy damage ability. So you can spam Stargaze pretty normally, but you can hold and charge it. Right now I can use only one charge of Stargaze. Why is it? That's very important to know. So, to charge Stargaze to maximum power and increase radius of Stargaze and also damage dramatically, you need to gain these charges. And charges gained by basically two different rules. You can do charged normal attack, and if you charge it maximum, you just gain this Mystic Vortex charge, as you can see. So second one, and third one, we charged it. And if you use one more charge than one, basically, so two charges, you will use one charge. Every charge about one. And you need to replenish it with basic abilities. So lightning will be used to disable bosses and make them stuck, and gravity well against crowds most of the time, or to just do damage while you're charging other spells. So you're creating this gravity like black hole, and it will do damage to enemies for a pretty long time. So as you can see, pretty easy and straightforward character. Only one combination you need to be like aware of is to actually do your jumping combination with roll. So you're doing jump, doing 3 attacks, then rolling and doing 3 more attacks. That's really cool if you need to stay in a air for a long period of time. To do it, you need to jump and then press attack and hold it a little bit. So we jumping, holding, and then just attacking, spamming button, then rolling one time with a roll button, and basically that's it. Also, to be mobile in a fight, you need to know how to do it pretty constantly, because after 3 rolls, you will stuck in place. You don't want to do it as mage. So basically, you can do 1 attack, then roll, 1 attack, then roll, and then run a little bit. It will basically reset timing on these rolls. So always try to make 2 rolls and then run a little bit. This way, you won't stuck ever. And basically, with every other spell like lightning or gravity well, you will gain these charges. That's why in early game it's very nice to gain these charges by using different magics. So now when you know how to basically works, why I picked Mystic Vortex and Concentration. Because this spell is our bread and butter, Stargaze, but it's charging up so slowly to make this incredible damage circle. That's why we got Mystic Vortex and Concentration. So in the late game, instead of spending your time to do charge attacks or spells, because spells got a really big cooldown, your main damaging combination will be something like this. You're using lightning to disable boss, and he will stuck in one place. Then you're trying to charge Stargaze. You're doing it pretty slowly while he stuck. That's really possible, and then you're unleashing insane damage. And then instantly doing Mystic Vortex and Concentration. Now you can cast it a lot faster, as you can see, insanely fast. And basically he's done. Also, Concentration lasts pretty long time, so you can actually start with Concentration. So what sigils you want to have on this character? In the early game, mostly I would focus on something like health, aegis, stun power. Also, it's nice to have stuff like regen and maybe quick cooldown, because cooldowns is really large and big. When you get to the late game and you will get this unique sigils, you want to get this Mage Aspiration sigil to reduce charge time of Stargaze by basically 30%. Very useful sigil. And my late game combination will look something like this. So Mage Aspiration is super important because our damage is high and we're charging so much. I like to have something like critical hit rate to increase my critical hit rate up to 90, maybe 100% if possible. Also, we want to increase damage of our critical hit, so critical hit damage is really useful. Again, health and aegis is nice combination. Then stun power. In the late game, when you're switching your stuff to more damaging one, instead of Jezal, you want to use maybe even damaging sigils, or stun power still will be useful. Then, as I told you, quick cooldown is really useful. You can level up to level 45 and it will be super good. Then another one of the best sigils you can get is Stout Heart. Basically, you can't be interrupted by 4 attacks. And basically that's it. That's everything you need. You can have something like regen on you, maybe drain. And if you want to increase damage even more, you can go with Tyranny, especially if you unlock this late game Skipper. It's lowering your health, but increasing damage dramatically, and your power will be insanely high. You will be one of the most powerful characters in any party. So let's see this lady in a battle. So our basic and most powerful combination is basically doing concentration, then concentrating on the Stargaze. You can aim at yourself because it's AoE damage, and then do 1 million damage to all these guys. doing then stun attack, then like gravity well, one charged attack, spamming it, and charging one more stargaze of maximum level. And then we doing our magic vortex charge one more time and charging third stargaze in this like one ability combination, and that's crazy damage. Oh, let's try some boss. Let's go. Kerosene. So, if he will do some damages that will target ground, I want to jump and stay on top of him. That's easy way to basically ignore his attacks. Now let's charge Stargaze. 1, 2, and 3. So we got our Mystic Vortex. Now let's run a little bit. And now we're doing our stuff. So focus. Let's do it. We can do it. 2, 3, 4. And now disable boss. Charging one more time while he's disabled. Really easy and straightforward. And now gravity well. So he will take a lot of damage one by one. He's launching some stuff at me. Oh no. Oh no. Let's charge a little bit. Magic Vortex 1, Magic Vortex 2. And we're charging our like maximum start gaze. Again, we don't care as long as we live, as long as we survive. And goodbye, skeletons, basically. He's lying on the floor. I want to charge a little bit. That's our main combination, so character is really easy to play. Just charge and then do your charge attack. 1 million, almost 2 million damage. Let's do fast charge. Oh jeez. Can I do it? Yes. Everyone destroyed. Am I slowed? No, we're fine. Take this, bro. And now let's do SBA. Oh, elemental gust. Basically, like crazy damage, but again, I don't know what his numbers, but Stargaze level 4 is a lot more powerful. It's just 2 million damage. And that's how you play as IO. I hope you enjoyed this guide, this video, and see you in the next videos on Granblue Fantasy Relink. You can check them on the screen right now, and see you in the next videos.